Meghan Ottolini here at Gillette with Patriots columnist Karen Guregian. We're actually in the wind tunnel in front of Gillette Stadium, so we might get blown around a little bit. But I'm out here because we want to talk about Cam Newton. He's obviously been the big story through this second half of the offseason and then into training camp, and he talked to the press today. He said he doesn't consider himself the starter.
Absolutely not. Every day is a work day for me, and that label is not important to me right now because I know I have so much that I need to get better at, so much that I need to learn, so much that I need to be comfortable with. And throughout this process, that's the last thing that I'm pretty much worried about, knowing that, there are certain things when I come to the line of scrimmage and it's just not as firing mentally as I would want it to be, rather than other plays that may be called.
Is there any concern with there being no preseason games this year, which is very unusual, and having a new quarterback coming into that spot? Concern with plugging Cam Newton into what is going to be a reimagined offense? And then also, do you have any idea when we might really know if Newton is the starter? Is it going to be September 13th?
Yeah. Bill Belichick's going to put out a bulletin board out here somewhere with a big Cam picture.
Well, one day we'll just come out here and where it used to be Brady is just going to be a giant video of Cam.
I mean, it's just logical. If the guy's not the starter, he's not getting the lion's share of the reps. And that we can say that. We can talk about him getting in for most of the reps. Now, they'll say it's because he's learning and needs the reps. But I'm sorry. And in terms of establishing chemistry and doing what a starter has to do, that's what it looks like for Cam Newton right now. Me personally, I thought it would be good for Cam or the Patriots in general, with so many young players trying to make the team, to have that preseason game for evaluation's sake. But, Belichick will be able to do it just by watching during these practices. And he wasn't happy today.
Right, let's talk about today's practice a little bit.
He sent the punt team on back-to-back laps for misalignment.
Okay.
Like guys weren't lined up in the right place. He said, get going. And then they came back and did like the same thing again. Get going. I mean, everyone, take off, take a lap. So, he wasn't happy, and the quarterbacks, namely Newton and Hoyer, weren't sharp.
We will follow you, Karen, going forward, as well as Andrew Callahan, your partner on this beat. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Anytime, Megan. Come on down.